Welcome in, everyone, to majestic Charles City, Iowa, host of this year's Madison Keys Court of Dreams celebration of tennis event. Of course, this event so unique on the tennis calendar, truly one of a kind, the opportunity to play an exhibition event in such an intimate setting. I mean, look around, folks. You can see the corn stalks in the background. This is going to be a special environment for tennis, and thankfully, to help break down all of this week's action, we have the man behind the scenes who's helped make everything happen, our event director for this week's Madison Keys Court of Dreams celebration of tennis event. Welcome back onto our Crack Racket streams, Ryan Knarr. Ryan, thank you for having our Crack Rackets team here. You have to be excited for the action to get underway.
Absolutely, Gruskin. I mean, the excitement is palpable.
Yeah.
We are here. The months, the years of planning has finally paid off, and we are just hours away from welcoming Madison and friends here to the Court of Dreams at the All Iowa.
It is going to be so exciting, and obviously to have the opportunity to watch a former Grand Slam finalist, top 20 player in the world in Madison Keys, to also have the opportunity to have a fellow Grand Slam finalist. Now, in her case, it was doubles, but Katie McNally, one of the promising young American talents participating in this exhibition event. Of course, we've also got KP Panu, Nate Healy, a couple of juniors in the action as well. Talk to me about this field, how it all came together.
Really excited for this field for the inaugural Madison Keys Court of Dreams celebration of tennis. Obviously, Madison, showing a lot of interest over 2 years ago, and with COVID now, hopefully in our rearview mirror. Really excited to have Katie. I mean, one of the marquee doubles players in the world. You add in Nathan Healy, a premier doubles player, coached Leighton Hewitt, had a win in the juniors over Roger Federer, and then you add in a showman, an absolute showman in KP Panu, the New Zealander, and you have the makings along the lines with Maya and Emma, with the junior state champion players, of just an unbelievable marquee field here for our Madison Keys Court of Dreams celebration of tennis.
And again, when we look at an event like this, always helps to have those big names. But again, you all can see the environment behind me. One of maybe 10 grass courts we have here in the United States going to play host to this exhibition event. Let's talk about this stage, this environment, to bring tennis into this Charles City, Iowa community. Why was this the spot for you guys?
It really, when you look at events, and I've run a lot of different events, I always call them quality events or quantity events, whether it's 300 players or 6 players or 4. This combines a little bit of everything. And number one, you have a world-class setting with the Kewen family here in Charles City, Iowa at the Court of Dreams. Just the environment, everything, the picturesque backdrop, the cornfields, the court, the English garden feel marks, unbelievable ability to maintain such a court. And then you partner that with one of our All-American players in Madison Keys and friends, and you do it for a great cause in mental health awareness for Kindness Wins and the All Iowa Lawn Tennis Club Foundation, with a cause near and dear to that foundation's hearts. You put all those together, and the ingredients are such a unique event. And the experience that brings to use tennis as a platform for opportunity in that area, it's just such a special moment here that we're going to be able to have over the next 2 days.
I had a college professor who used to always scream at anyone in class when they used the word unique, because his thing was always, well, if it's unique, this better be one of a kind. Folks, this is one of a kind. You're just not going to have this sort of environment, and you can see in the background, super producer Daniel Westoff can show it now. We've got the courts being lined, the courts being painted literally in the background. You
By
see
hand.
the intimate touch being shown here again. Mark Kewen, owner of this fantastic All Iowa Lawn Tennis Club, putting in the work on his own to ensure that the quality of court is where it needs to be. And I know you just alluded to it there, but the Kewen family obviously starts with Mark. Their commitment to not only maintaining the surface, but to participating in an event like this. Talk to me about the Kewen family, what they mean to this community.
They mean everything in the world of grass court tennis, in the world of using tennis as a platform for mental health awareness. In this game, it's so rare that you have people that not only genuinely love and care about the game, but then also, come out day in and day out and use a facility like the All Iowa to make people better, to give people that opportunity, whether it's a young player coming here for the first time or a world-ranked player in the world. The ability to use tennis to bring people together, that's a vision that I think, certainly in different ways, but collectively, that Mark and the Kewen family and also myself, we share that, because that's what, for me, tennis is about, is using tennis as a platform to play for something bigger than just yourself. And that's something I think this weekend, that bringing all these forces together into these hallowed grounds here at the All Iowa and the environment that Mark and his family have created here. It's just a blessing to work hand in hand with him, and working together for the last few years in the events we've had here. This certainly is the icing on the cake.
Yeah, look at this picket fence behind us. Could there be a more beautiful entryway onto a court than we see here? It is going to be, again, a special 2 days of action. With that said, my final question for you, you mentioned it. Kindness Wins, a foundation obviously near and dear to the namesake of this event, Madison Keys. But look, you're also an event director here. You're also a high-level coach. And people who have played tennis, who have been coached in tennis, know, it's a pressure-packed sport. It's a sport where a coach is going to ride you particularly hard. But with that in mind, why was associating with Kindness Wins so important for you? Why is that spirit the one you're trying to create at this event?
There's a lot of different opportunities that you can have and give forth with events like this. When you look at what Madison has with Kindness Wins, it's such an unbelievable charitable organization. The things that she does, not only with her, but some of the other athletes that they have with Kindness Wins, it just fits. It fits with what Mark and his family and the ideals that they are trying to present here. It fits with the event. And it obviously fits with having it here in Iowa, right in Maddie's home, to have her come back here and be part of this in such a unique and special environment. So we couldn't be more thrilled to partner with Kindness Wins to give back to a cause that is near and dear to all of our hearts, and to just utilize this platform as an opportunity to showcase tennis on the world stage at such a beautiful and unique setting.
No, I'm glad you mentioned again the Keys family, and look, everyone knows a good riddle, what came first, the chicken or the egg. I think the riddle we're trying to solve this weekend, how many keys can you fit into one tennis facility? We'll try to figure that out here at the All Iowa Lawn Tennis Club. And again, Madison Keys, Katie McNally, KP Panu, Nathan Healy. You've got Emma and Maya, our two lovely juniors as well, participating in the action. It's going to be fun, folks. Of course, the tennis happening this Friday. You can follow it all on our Cracked Rackets YouTube channel. We also have our panel focusing on mental health, destigmatizing that conversation, talking about the acts of kindness one can perform day in, day out. We're going to have that conversation with Madison Keys, Nathan Healy, a professional expert, and others. You can follow that on Thursday. Any final thoughts? Any final things we should tell our listeners before we get this week rocking and rolling?
No, absolutely. Would just love if there's anybody that wants to come out still, tickets are still available at courtofdreams.org. If you can't be here in person, you can go on the website and even make a donation that'll go directly to the Kindness Wins Foundation, as well as the All Iowa Lawn Tennis Club Foundation. And you can tune in here on Cracked Rackets for some amazing commentary by yours truly, Alex Gruskin here. Don Hutchinson going to be up in the bird's eye view. We're going to have a lot of fun here, and we're really appreciative for everything that Cracked Rackets is bringing here. World-class coverage here for our event here at the All Iowa, so really appreciate you guys.
Cut out that first 7 minutes, leave just that final answer. That's all you need to hear. Me, Hutch, Grass Court Tennis. You better tune in, folks. Thursday, Friday on our Cracked Rackets YouTube channel. Event Director Ryan Knarr, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks, man.